All right, we're live. So thanks for joining us, everybody, on our normal hangout time, except different website. If you're joining me and Scotty, our usual Saturday hangout. Today we switched things around because we wanted to sort of talk about a new tool that we're using to build, well, for me and pretty much for all of us, our Empower business, but also as a separate income stream as well. It's really awesome. It works hand in hand with each other. We don't feel like we're getting that dirty, shiny ball syndrome because it's there as a home base for whatever primary business you're running. If you are into separate income streams, you'll realize that it's a great sort of hub to run all of your businesses through, all your traffic for all your businesses through to convert great. And if you're just doing one stream of income like we are with Empower Network, then it's a great tool to use to just run your traffic to that. So, did your email shoot out there yet, Yuri? Maybe you want to hold off on your announcement till you get your email out there?
I guess.
Okay, well, well, first of all, let me just sort of introduce everybody. Obviously, my name's Danny, and my brother Scotty is the bald one down there on the line here. He has the big, shiny, reflective head. We have Yuri joining us, and Candace as well. And me and Scotty met them both at the last Empower Network event. And since, we had a great time and we've been able to network with each other. And now actually using this new tool, we're all, Candace is all of our sponsors here. So we're glad to have her with us. So I'm going to pass it off to you, Candace, since you've sort of been in on this the longest, which really is only a couple months, I know. Scotty and I have been using this tool only for the last 2 days, really, and I think Yuri for maybe almost a week now or something. So
no, more like 3 or 4 days.
Really? Okay, so close to what we're at right now. So I'll let you sort of take it away, Candace, and you can talk about this awesome tool a little bit and how it's helped you and the results you've had only in the last, really, week here since you've been promoting it.
Sure. Okay, well, thanks for having me. I don't like mornings, but I'm here because I like you guys and I like this awesome platform we're using. And I want to tell everyone all about it. So what we're using, you guys, I know you probably heard the buzz. A lot of you have probably seen people talking about it. You've heard it. You might have thought it was just the new shiny thing going around. But honestly, it's actually been in pre-launch for quite a while. And I bought this tool about 2 months ago. And I bought it not to market it, but just to apply it to my Empower Network business. And I kind of just was sitting on it, waiting for it to launch. But anyway, it's called ARP, or Auto Recruiting Platform, and it's an amazing plug-and-play tool that any person, not just an Empower Network, but any marketer out there, whether you're online or offline, can use. It's the new age of marketing. Everybody out there I know who's a marketer and watching this, you have to have seen a drop in your open rates with email marketing. Some people are struggling a little bit more than others with that, but this platform takes care of that pain. All of us on the panel here will soon be having at least 90, 95, 96, even maybe higher open rates because we're all using SMS. It's the new way to market. Everybody opens their text messages, and if you've been around marketing a little while, you probably have seen and known that it's going to start evolving into SMS. It's there now, guys. So ARP handles all of that for us, not to mention the traffic that they're going to roll out when they go live. This is all untapped traffic. This is all media that people who are making tons of money, let's just use Empower Network as an example because that's what we're all involved in here. People that are making tons of money in Empower, those people have access to media packages that people, the average marketer like you and I, don't necessarily have access to. We don't have the money to get our hands on that. Well, this is kind of presented to ARP, and we're allowed to pick away at it after the owner of ARP actually buys these huge media packages. So we're being offered media that we would have never had access to. It's all untapped. It's all going to be new, and it's going to be amazing. So here you go. You have a platform that Danny even said you can plug in as many different, if you are a shiny ball syndrome person, if you have multiple streams of income, you can, plug it all into one place You can communicate with every single list that you have through this one platform. You can buy media and traffic packages for any one of those funnels, and it's going to be amazing. So I'm super excited. I'm excited that my friends and my network marketing peers are seeing the vision here, because it's going to be huge. And honestly, if you get in now and use it with your business as a founding mentor, you're going to make a shit ton of money off of this program alone, because it comes with an amazing comp plan attached to it. So anyway, I hope I did a little bit of justice to it, you guys. I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, no, that was great. It's you know, I'm glad that you're here, because being only in it for a few days, it's tough to really delve into it, although we all see the value in it. It's just such an awesome system. So I'll pass it over to you, Yuri, real quick. I know that you sort of have a gift for everyone who wants to stay here for the whole time, and we encourage you guys to stay on this webinar all the way till the end, because we're going to have some valuable information here. And I see your sister just joined us, so you can go ahead and introduce her too as well. So off to you, Yuri.
Hey guys, I'm Yuri. Sister Lilia. She has success business, but we'll get to her later. I want to announce a gift for everyone who stays to the end of the hangout, because I think this information today that you're going to hear is so important that I want you all to stay to the end. And the gift that I have, it's huge. You guys all know Vic Trizaus, and he has a course called High Traffic Academy, and he took out the best module out of this course. It's going to blow your mind, and he decided to give it away for free, but not to everybody, to his team members. So everyone who stays on this hangout, I will give you a link. Not I, but everyone on this hangout will email you guys a link to that free gift, and you can go through it. It'll blow your mind, and it's really, really cheap and quality traffic. So everyone who stays to the end will get it. So stay to the end.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Your sound's a little choppy there, Yuri. I could hear the whole thing, but it was just a little choppy here and there, just to let you know. So let me so just to, I see there's a few more people who have jumped on since we started, but let me just tell you guys right off the bat that I totally agree with Candace that where this market is going is totally SMS text. You know, nowadays when people get emails, their folders are just filled with all this junk spam email. I mean, just take yourself, for example. How many emails do you have in your inbox right now that you probably won't ever look at, or you're just going to delete or glance over super fast? You know, I'm actually pretty good about deleting my emails, so I hate to use myself as an example because I have like 10 in my inbox at all times. But literally, some of them come in. I'm an unsubscriber, so if there's something I don't use, some kind of person I don't use for a week or something like that, I just unsubscribe from their list. And that's what's going to happen to you if you're shooting these emails into people's inboxes and they're not getting any value from you, or they're not getting enough, or they're getting so much value from everyone else that they're you know, maybe you're low on the pecking order. You're going to get unsubscribed from, or your emails are going to get deleted, and you're going to get, you know, forgotten about. Whereas if you're using SMS text, these are going to be some awesome benefits. First of all, you're probably going to be the only person, if not one of the only persons, sending them text messages, telling them about what you're doing, sending them value through text, sending them links through text, and also you're going to have more qualified prospects. Obviously, if you get to a capture page and it tells you to input your email, everyone's used to throwing their email in capture pages. A lot of people even have dummy accounts. They'll throw their emails in. They'll put fake emails in just to see what's on the next page. So you'll notice in your autoresponder you have a lot of blocked emails because all they did was throw in some random email address. When you get to a capture page that requires a cell phone number with a, you know, that sends you a PIN to be able to opt in, I mean, that prospect is highly qualified. That lead is going to be a highly qualified lead. They're super interested in what you're doing because, you know, people have the same cell phone number for years and years. I know I've had the same one since I was 16 years old. So, and I hold on to it for dear life. I'm like, there might be someone who like memorized that thing back in high school, and if they ever want to call me someday, it better be the same. So, there's plenty of people like that who just attach to their cell phone numbers, and so when they put that in there, they're really giving you a part of their life, and you can a way to get a hold of them no matter what. So, and texting back and forth is just a lot more personal than email. And in this platform, it's very easy just to text your prospect back and forth. You know, hey, how's it going? And asking them questions. And you know, people open their texts. They have to. I mean, I have to open my text to get rid of that damn notification in the top bar. Otherwise, it pisses me off all day long. So I don't even care if it's a spam text. I'm like, I gotta open this thing to get it the hell out of there. But obviously, when you open it, it's only a few words, so you're gonna read it. So that's sort of my take on it. I don't know, Scotty. I know you haven't had a whole lot of time to go through a lot of this stuff because I've been mainly dealing with it while you've been doing some content for our Empower blog. But share your thoughts quickly on that, and then we'll probably shoot it back over to Yuri. I know he wanted to do an interview with his sister there. So go ahead, Scotty.
Cool, yeah.
Scotty, I want to jump in real quick before you start talking.
Sure.
Right after, just to touch up on what Danny's talking about SMS. Here's the thing. I know a lot of people, and it comes in not just with marketing, but just life in general. People have this fear of the unknown, or people are really uncomfortable with change. So a lot of people are really, you know, in the marketing industry, we're forced to believe, you know, we were trained. How we learned to market was email marketing, right? Like we wake up, we send a broadcast to our list, and that's what we do. So a lot of people are going to look at this kind of change and be kind of scared of it, and that's cool. I wanted to touch on the fact that you don't have to just stop doing your email marketing and jump in SMS. There are ways that you can transition. If you like to email, you know, if you just love doing copyright every morning and sending it out to your list, you know, you don't have to just stop what you're doing and just start doing SMS. You could try to apply SMS into your email marketing. You can, you know, wake up and say, shoot out a text and say, hey, I just sent you really something awesome to your email. Go check your email. You know, you can use the SMS to shoot your email open rates up. So, and then you're kind of playing in both fields. And when email becomes obsolete, because it will, I mean, that we see where it's going, you can make the transition with ease. So if you're one of those people, you're just, you know, this creature of habit, and you don't want to make the change. I mean, for one, you're being silly because you're hurting your business. No one out there can rely on email marketing. So if you just ignore the fact that it's dying, you're really not doing yourself or your business any justice. There's attorneys, you know, real estate agents, insurance agents, all of these, even offline people who are business savvy and are having flourishing business. They know that SMS is the way to go. You know, email is dying. If you don't want to make the jump right, you know, all at one time, there are ways to transition. So don't be afraid of change. That's all I wanted to say. So go ahead, Scotty.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, don't be the shy guy, you know. And I think you can start off and do a little bit of both when you're not really familiar with SMS texting still. I mean, still keep going with your emails, but slowly, you know, dibble your feet in and do some texting too, so you can do a little bit of both. So you're generating, you know, sales or whatever in SMS and email marketing. So here I actually looked at this. This has only been out since what, June, right, Candace? Like June or July. So I actually saw this kind of go through the grapevine when it came out in June, and I really didn't look at it too much because this really isn't another business network marketing opportunity. I mean, sure, you make money off of it, but really it's really a platform just to help your current business. So for those of you that are watching that are saying, oh man, here's another business online opportunity that I'm going to try to join, but it really isn't. It's really just a platform that helps your current business, and the bonus is you can make commissions off of it too. So those of you, I mean, don't be shied away. It's not really an opportunity. It's something that helps your business that you're currently in, and which is great. And I kind of think that ARP is really going to help the struggling marketer that's been online for a year or 2 years that really hasn't gone anywhere, that hasn't been making money, that's been generating leads but haven't been generating sales. I really think this platform is really going to help the struggling marketer, and it's going to help the newbie that's just getting started too, to generate quality traffic. And this traffic in ARP, you can't get it anywhere else. I mean, it's inside the website, and you know the person who's not in ARP can't get this traffic anywhere else besides here. And I know there's only like 800 people that's in this company right now, so it's not saturated. I mean, hardly anyone knows about it yet, and it's really gonna skyrocket everyone's business that really takes it serious and takes it to the next level.
Before Scotty, before you lose that point on not getting the traffic anywhere else.
Yeah.
And maybe Candace can explain this better, but I don't know. Maybe if you want to talk about, Candace, how they have this non-compete clause signed and how they're doing these large traffic buys that we can all part out in our own, and how they're building separate funnels for each business for us.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, yeah. So I mentioned earlier that ARP, we're going to have different funnels in the back office. So when we say that you can manage multiple accounts in the back office, you can just log into your ARP back office and you'll have access to whichever funnel that you have, that you have business with. So the ARP is actually building funnels for certain companies. So let's just say I know for a fact that they're going to do high converting funnels. They're going to do testing and make sure that it's all converting really high before they actually go live. But so you'll have access to, if you choose to, or if you're a part of, Wake Up Now. I think there's going to be a funnel for Explosial, Pure Leverage, and obviously ARP, and then Empower Network. So those are the funnels that are going to be available. And then there's going to be an actual, for people that come in and are founders, and that means coming in before Beta 2 rolls out, which should be probably next week. You'll have access to a customizable funnel. It's completely customizable. You just get to plug in whatever copy, whatever videos you want in your funnel. You could use it to sell anything you wanted, any kind of business, DS domination, anything offline. So that's a really awesome feature to have, and I think just to have that feature alone is worth getting in as a founder. But so anyway, so you'd have these different funnels in your back office that you would manage individually as separate businesses, because that's what they are. They would each have their own list that you can keep up with SMS-wise, and then the traffic that Danny was just talking about, this awesome traffic that is untapped. It's completely offline traffic, which is pretty awesome. But it's going to be sold in ad packs. So these guys that have this offline media, they say, I'm not gonna. They don't even talk to people unless people are willing to pay $10,000, for traffic or more. Well, now here we go. We've got ARP tapping into this traffic and having this handshake with these guys, saying, I want ARP people to have access to this traffic and no one else. So therefore, as an ARP member, you have access to buy it in small chunks instead of having to come out of the pocket like that, because ARP already did. So it's available to you in $100 ad packs. So you buy $100. Like I could go in and say, okay, I want $100 in EN. I want $100 in ARP this week. I want to put $200, of ad packs in this funnel, and then you just sit back and watch it convert for you. And keep up with your people. SMS. It's pretty much putting everything on automation for you. And that's what I really like about that ARP Auto. It's all in the title. Everything's automated. It's just a complete platform for you to manage any and all business that you have in one area. And so the traffic, I've heard it actually mentioned as Manhattan traffic. It's going to be top tier offline. We've got people. People are coming into this and not even promoting it. They're just sitting back and waiting on that traffic because they know it's going to be good. I don't know. Did I answer your question, or did I just ramble?
No, yeah, that was basically it. That was good.
Yeah,
I think just going to say what Candace was talking about is that it is still in beta phase 1 because they're in a launch still. So these funnels aren't active yet, but also when they are active, we've heard the price is going to go up on this membership. And also there'll be a setup fee, which they're not charging right now, of like $100 or something. So I mean, right now is the absolute cheapest time to get in and even use that customizable funnel like she's talking about. If your grandma sells Mary Kay, then you can use it to get SMS text opt-ins for her, right? And what I wanted to mention to add on to that is that with those $100 ad packs, I think it was awesome. They were sort of guaranteeing opt-ins and not really just traffic for you. They're saying that if you spend $100 on SMS traffic, they'll guarantee 20 to 25 opt-ins for you to come in there. And usually that results in at least one sale, which is $100 residual income for you, and you just spent $100 on the traffic. So they say you can get up to 4 sales doing an ad pack. So yeah, spend 100, make 400. I'll do that all day long. So, did you have something more to say, Scotty? Go ahead.
I was just saying, once people get a part of this platform, they don't really have to go elsewhere to test traffic, to look for traffic. They can make this almost their home base, to where they don't have to worry about conversion rates, click-through rates, all that stuff that everyone worries about, to wondering if this solo ad's good, if this done-for-you traffic's good. Right here at ARP, you won't really have to worry about that because it's all automated, and once your $100 traffic reigns up, you can go put another $100 in and know that it's going to be quality traffic. So it's very exciting, and lucky few that get in on this beta and get it at the cheap price are going to take advantage of this and really help their main business too.
Yeah, and I'll pass it over to Yuri here, but real quick before I do, I just want to say that I want to reiterate that Scotty and I and all of us really have been hitting Empower Network solid, hard for the last 5-6 months, and we've looked at a lot of other tools and companies and things, and this is the first one that we've really just taken an interest in and thought that could really help us out. And so we're here to, I know a lot of, at least our viewers are in Empower Network, and we're here to honestly just share this with you as an awesome tool. Obviously, we make commissions off of it, but really, it's not another business opportunity. We're not here to sell it to you apart from Empower Network. And we just, from the heart, we think this is the best way for us to start getting more signups in Empower and get a check on stage in Miami. So I'll pass it over to you, Yuri, if you want to. I know you have a special treat for us with your sister there, so take it away.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. What I want to do is I want to do just a little training for the new guys to kind of explain why I personally need a platform. Can you guys still hear me okay, or?
It's a little choppy.
Shoot.
But I can understand you still.
Yeah, you sound like a Russian robot.
Well, bear with me then. I had a long conversation on Skype yesterday with a guy who spent $25,000 in the last 10 months in Empower Network on traffic buying solo ads, and he has 10 signups, and he's frustrated as heck. He said, because of Empower Network, I'm now broke. I'm like, so what sales funnel did you use? And he used Empower Network landing pages and the Empower Network sales funnel. I'm like, I didn't tell him that, what I want to tell you guys is you want to be a little different. You want to be a little different. You want to stand out from the crowd. You have to be head and shoulders above your competition, above the crowd. If you look at Empower Network leaders, what they're doing, they have their own landing pages. They have their own video in between the landing page and the sales video, the sales page. They have their own video where they introduce themselves, they promise something to their prospects. They connect the prospects right there and then those prospects actually open their emails when they send them out. So when I was talking to this guy, he says he spent all this money on traffic, and when he sent out an email, he has 10 people open the email. 10 people open the email. Can you guys imagine? And he probably has a pretty good sized list from $25,000 of marketing, right? But I myself, I joined Empower Network not too long ago, a few months ago, and I spent $1,000 in traffic overall, and I have 8 signups. I spent a bunch of money on the Block-based launch, and I had my own landing page, but then went straight to the Block-based sales video, which sucked, and I wasted all this money, and now it's pretty darn hard to communicate with my list. I have like 2% open rate. So when I looked at ARP, after the Block-based launch, I started thinking, okay, something needs to be different. I gotta be different somehow, and I gotta have some sort of a funded proposal. You guys know what a funded proposal is, right? It's when you're marketing, when you're doing marketing, you actually have something that you sell before they even get to your sales page. And that way you're kind of funding your marketing. So when I looked at ARP and saw the compensation plan, this is like, first it puts you above the competition, right? You're marketing ARP. It's like a sales funnel for Empower Network or any other business you want to promote. Then it's such a good funded proposal. You guys make $100 for every sale, and I just got into ARP a few days ago, and I sent an email to my list and told them about ARP, and I have 5 sales so far. I had 4 sales yesterday, 1 sale today already, and it's still morning. So this stuff works, and right now I have $500 residual income that in one place. Second, I have 5 people who are darn serious, who have some kind of business to promote, and I can offer them Big Idea Mastermind or Empower Network in the back end or whatever business you're promoting. So 2 things: you wanna be different. You wanna put yourself above the competition by having a different sales funnel, or at least something in it different. Second, you want to have a funded proposal, so you don't just waste $10,000 on marketing and if nobody signs up into Empower Network, you lost all that money. Like my sister here on the Hangout, she actually has a successful business on eBay. She did for the last 4 years. She's making something around $10,000 on eBay. But I brought her into Empower Network, and she also, Lydia, how much? Introduce yourself and say a little bit about how much money you spent and what the results are. Are you guys all muted?
I can't hear her.
She might be frozen. I don't know if she, Yuri, I don't know if you can write her and ask her. Just tell her to go out and back in.
Take off your headphones, maybe. Unplug your headphones. Just use the laptop microphone.
Yeah, we can't hear her yet.
No, we can't hear you. Well, anyway, let me say that instead of her while she figures out her microphone issue. She spent like $5,000 in marketing as well for the blog, and she has 2 sign-ups, I think, from all that. Guys, with our recruiting platform, I'm gonna tell you my stats. I have 128 people who looked at the landing page, ARP landing page. I have 25 people who opted in, which is 20% conversion rate, which is kind of high. I have 7 people who paid the application fee, and I have 5 people who joined. That's high percentages, but what I'm saying, even if you send cold traffic to this funnel right now, even if you go out and buy a solo ad and send, say, 1,000 clicks to it, I'm gonna test it. I still have some clicks left from my previous marketing, and I'm gonna send traffic starting next week to just test how the ARP sales funnel is gonna work on cold traffic. But I'm pretty sure that from every $100 I spend on marketing, I'm gonna have at least a sale, and that's monthly recurring. The other phenomenal thing is that the people that I sign up, they're actually interested in making money. They're interested in marketing, and what they're gonna go out and do is market as well, and they're gonna bring people on board. And every person they bring on board, I'm making $100 a month residually from them too. So I'm making $100 on 2 levels. Can you guys imagine just sponsoring one person who's serious, who's going to go out and bring 100 people in? You know what that's going to do to you? That's going to give you $10,000 residual income from his efforts or her efforts, not even your own. So when you look at ARP from a marketing as a funded proposal standpoint, it just beats anything out there. And everybody who joins are serious people. Everybody, every single person. Nobody's going to pay $250 a month not being serious and just kind of to try it out. Anybody who joins, they're gonna be marketing. And when this awesome traffic from ARP comes out, that when where they pretty much guaranteeing you're gonna have at least 20 opt-ins from your $100. Guys, if I have 20 opt-ins, I'm gonna have at least 7 to 10 people who pay the app and at least 1 who joins. I mean, I love it because it's good for the newbies. You don't have to create your own sales funnel. You don't have to record your own videos to be successful like you do with Empower Network. Right now, if you want to make sales in Empower Network, you better create your own sales funnel if you're going to be buying traffic, because the Empower Network sales funnel is not going to work. So you got to create your own sales funnel. With ARP, using their funnel, it's a very quality, very effective sales funnel. Very effective sales funnel. All the hoops that the prospect has to jump through, it's just psychologically right, if you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that's my 2 cents on it. I'll pass it over to...
Is her mic working yet? I was just checking.
Lilia, is the mic working?
Son of a bee. I guess not.
Well, you guys think about this. I want to introduce Dale in just a second, but I want to tell, because if there's a lot of Empower people out there right now, I want everyone in Empower Network right now who's watching this and who has been to an event, okay? Aren't you tired of wearing a blue lanyard? Don't you want to show up and wear something red or black? Like, aren't you tired of seeing the same people wearing the same colors? It's time for the new generation, right? It's time. It's time. I'm embarrassed. Okay, I'm a good marketer, and I'm fucking sick and tired of showing up at the events wearing a blue lanyard, because I can be better than that. So anyway, this is what you need if that's what you want. Okay, you guys, I want to introduce.
I was going to say, Candace, real quick before you move on to Dale, you should, how Yuri's talking about, you get someone under you who's creating some results. Can you tell real quickly just your results in like the last 5 days?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so you guys, I said I joined this a couple months ago, and Dale and a couple of the other front runners on our team, Eric Hodnett, Jared Allman, Kimberly Tilley, they were all like, Candace, wake up, freaking get on this. And I'm like, no, I don't need to do it. Look, when I finally plugged into this, I've been, I think, marketing this, what, Dale, like maybe a couple weeks?
Yeah, about 2 weeks, maybe.
About 2 weeks. So the first week was pretty good, right? I got a couple people under me, and they were doing better than they were recruiting more than I was recruiting, and that's when it woke me up. I was like, wait a minute, like I've seriously brought in a couple people, and I'm making a lot of money right now, right? So, but this week has been my best week so far, and I just want to keep the momentum going, and I want my team to start feeling this too. I think so today I'm at 1,700 residually this week alone, and so, you know, it's one thing, and this is the thing. I know there's Empower people out there going, like, I've made more than that in a day, right? I've made more than $1,700 in a day with Empower Network, okay? But it wasn't residual.
And it wasn't easy.
And it wasn't freaking easy, that's right. So, you guys, I'm telling you, you just get a couple people under you that are hungry and that want to help other marketers, and they're paying. This product, you don't have to buy solo ads. You can go, there's so no saturation in this right now, you guys, and every single one of you knows someone, knows multiple people out there trying to market something, and you have pain. Okay, these marketers out there are very few marketers making a ton of money right now, okay? They're all waking up and they're all blasting their lists and they're crying about open rates, and they're not, you know, they're testing traffic and the traffic's not converting, and they're, you know, everybody has a pain, you know? They're all over the place with all their, you know, I don't know if I want to market this, I'm making 40 bucks here and I can't manage this. Okay, ARP's that it's a fix to their pain. Every marketer here on the panel, every marketer watching this knows people out there with pain, and ARP can fix that pain. It's really easy. You just get this platform in front of them. You get a couple people that want what you want, and you're going to wake up to sales, and it's that easy. And I'm going to pass it off to Dale, because Dale has made a lot of money with ARP, and I'm sure he knows the leverage, and he can testify to just getting people under you to duplicate, and how that does, you know, for your bottom line.
Yeah, exactly. I came in June, I want to say maybe June the 16th, maybe like 2 days after they launched or whatever. And well, before that, I was involved with Empower Network, and I was doing magazine ads, I was doing postcards, I was doing everything, and nothing worked. Like, I lost maybe 80 grand, and I might have maybe made at the most 2,000. I never sold a master course. I never sold 15K. All my sales was $25 and $100. And you know, it's ridiculous. But with ARP, Like even if, say that you don't come in and buy traffic, you don't come in and push ARP. If you can build a funnel, just one good funnel for Empower or any other program, and that funnel converts high, you can lease your funnel out to other people in those companies for maybe $300 a month. So even if you don't sell ARP or buy traffic, you still can make money. Like it's just not the funnel and the programs involved. Like it's a whole bigger picture where you can make money that I can't go into because it's top secret. But once you click the link and you put your cell phone in, then those secret things can be told to you. But like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like, and I'm no super marketer. Like I don't even know nothing. I just throw some traffic in the top and the sell what comes out the bottom. The month of October, maybe 33 people came through my funnel that actually paid with the application, and I closed 27 of them. So 27 out of 33 people with no human contact, no phone calls, no nothing. I sent out a few texts, and everybody bought. And I want to say maybe 7 of them people have already made sales already. It's just like it's self-explanatory, common sense. And if you don't join now, you will join later, and the price might be $2,000. Who knows? Who knows? I hope you don't join now and you join later and it's $2,000. So
Dale, do you want to just touch on traffic? Because I know we were talking about traffic, and I'm sure you have some other awesome things you want to.
Manhattan traffic. Like you have companies like J.P. Morgan that's spending $200 million a month on this traffic. Like the traffic is, what? A few days ago, somebody was on the call and said, "Well, how old is this traffic?" And Don said, "Maybe 2 seconds old." And the guy was like, "Huh?" He was like, "Yeah, as soon as they type in, make money from home, wow, we pop up. Live traffic." These are people that trying to make money now. These are people that earned millions of dollars online, millions of dollars in brick and mortar businesses. Like you just don't have to have an online business to have ARP. ARP is just a cash flow. But say if you're a realtor, we have funnels for realtors. If you're a construction worker, we have funnels for construction workers, like doctor's offices, pizza stores, restaurants. Like it's a much bigger picture than what you see on that front page that you put your cell phone in. A much bigger picture. And I got on kind of late because I had some things to do and I need to go now, but I wanted to just hop on and just touch on a few things. And just click the link, point blank period. If you don't, somebody else will. And if you're a leader and you're here watching and you don't join, your downline to join, and then you'll end up joining your downline. So it's up to you.
Good
All right,
point.
y'all. All right, y'all. I gotta go. Nice hanging out for a few minutes.
Thanks,
Click the
Dale.
link. Yep. All right, Candace.
Thanks, Dale.
Thanks,
Yep, no
man.
problem.
Later.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah, that's a great point, guys. I mean, it's a tool that we're all going to end up using. He had a great point there. Whether you see the value in it today, right now, and you click that link down there and put your cell phone in, or whether you wait until there's 5,000 people using it in a month because the funnels have gone live and everyone is converting like crazy in their primary business, it's a tool that you're going to want to use. So, like we were saying, if you still have time right now to come in at that founder level. Otherwise, I don't know what the price is going to be later. I know for a fact that when I went through and signed up, that it kept talking about a $99 setup fee, and I was like, well, shit, I didn't know about this. So now it's like $350 for me to start today. It's like, what the heck? And I call Candace up, and she's like, oh no, that's still not in effect right now, so you don't have to pay that right now. So That's once they roll out into the next phase. And I was like, oh shit, let me get in right now. So I'm telling you guys, I know it's going to be at least $100 more whenever they roll out of this phase. So it's just a smart thing to get in now and see the value in it, because it's something that we're all going to use if you're a serious marketer later on. And once again, we're not having this webinar to bash Empower Network or anything like that. We're speaking the truth and what we're seeing as normal, everyday marketers. My brother and I never been online in our lives before, and started with Empower Network like 6 months ago. And we've been seeing some of those same problems too. We haven't dropped as much cash as like Yuri has into traffic, but it's been slow going. Like 1 sign-up a month, maybe 2 sign-ups a month, and we're just waiting for it to pick up, and it doesn't quite pick up. And then we just dropped a bunch of money in the done-for-you traffic in the prosperity back office, and the leads are coming in steady, but the sign-ups haven't been what we thought. And it's just like, where's the answer to this traffic problem? And we found it here in ARP. So we just can't wait till the funnel goes live and we can start sending qualified SMS traffic and communicating with them about Empower Network. So once again, we're not here to bash Empower Network, because I know a lot of you guys are in Empower Network or watching this. We're here to build it. We're not here to bash it. We're here to build it. We're here to show up in Miami hopefully wearing black lanyards, but at least wearing red lanyards, so that we can stop just showing up and talking to these, some of these people who just think they're so much better than you because they just had some more money and knew where to buy their damn traffic at. So, we're not going to name any names, but some people just walk around those places like they fucking own the place, and it's like they're no better than any of us. So, yeah, go ahead if someone else.
Yeah, guys, I just want to tell you that all the Tony Rushes and Aaron Rashkins and Tracy Walkers and Vic Strizals of Empower Network right now. Do you realize that we here in our recruiting platform are going to be the Tony Rushes and Aaron Rashkins of our recruiting platform, because we are here even before it launched, and the funnel working so effectively, it's going to explode. And if you bring a couple people in, a lot of struggling marketers, you show them this system right now, even before the traffic, even before we can buy their traffic. You show the system to struggling marketers, they're going to explode, you're going to explode because of that, and there's going to be a lot of millionaires here in our recruiting platform, the people that are in right now. Like Candace, Danny, Scotty, me, you guys, all who join right now are going to be filthy rich. Just give it 6 to 12 months, work your butt off a little bit, buy some traffic, send the traffic over here. This system works, and you guys need it. You guys need it because it's going to fund your marketing efforts. It's going to create a lot of cash flow, And then you're going to convert those people into whatever business you're promoting. I'm just super excited. I don't see one reason why you should not join right now. Because if you wait, like Danny said, you're going to join later. But later, it might be 10,000 people later, it might be 100,000 people later, and it might be $2,000 per month instead of $250 a month. So click the link, join, and we'll work with you, because the guy I was talking to yesterday, he was very concerned about he's not having any success in Empower Network, and his sponsor is not helping him. And he said, well, you're going to help me, right? I'm like, I have the best interest in helping you, because when you make a sale, that's my $100 a month residual income. So I am very interested in helping all my frontline people. And he kind of had the smile on his face, like he realized that I have all the interest in helping him. And I have all the interest in helping you, and everybody here on the panel has interest in helping you, direct financial interest.
Well, here's the thing, too. You know what? Your downline is not just your downline, you guys. Your downline is your business partner. So, everybody on the panel here, they're in my downline, but they're my business partners. If they're making money, we're splitting that commission every time that they make a sale. So, in my financial standpoint, yes, obviously I want to help them, but not just that. You guys, we're getting in so early. We're at the top, okay? And we want to build a very strong team all the way down to the bottom. We need duplication so that we can all survive. I mean, we want to build this thing to where we can all be sustainable. Like, we have, I think, under 800 people when we have 10,000 people, you know, we want it going because we want to keep the whole team solid and creating money so that we can all continue to make our residual money. So, of course, whether you're in my direct downline or you're in Yuri's downline, you know, we all want to help. We all want, that's why we do these hangouts. You know, so you can send prospects to them. We're not getting paid right now to do this. I hate mornings. I got up this morning and I did this because, you know, because we want to help people. And this is, you know, I want people to have weeks like I had this week. Like, that is really awesome. There's a lot of people struggling, you guys, and whether you want to admit it or not, you're probably one of those marketers. You know, I've made money with Empower Network, but I'm nowhere near where I should be or where I thought I was going to be when I made that commitment to Empower Network. And so this is the key, you guys. This is a big game changer, and I don't think I've smiled more like about I literally, you guys, this is go time, okay? And I've told people on the team, sleep a little, okay? You got to sleep, but like right now is not the time to sleep. And I haven't been excited about that, about something in business for a very long time. You know, I couldn't even take a bath the other night without my cell phone talking to people on Facebook. It's like I can't turn it off, and that's a good thing. It's because I see a vision, and everybody on this panel sees how awesome this is, you guys. Look, I'm not gonna down talk any of the other companies out there right now. There's the DS Domination, and there's the, you know, whatever. There's people making money with these things, but those things I can't get excited about, okay? Because there's no longevity there. There's no big residual money for a bunch of people. There's no, like, you know, saving people from the pain in their marketing careers. It's just not there. This is what you guys need to jump in on. Get in with Yuri, get in with Danny, get in with Scotty, and do it. And don't look back. Do not get in and don't do anything with it. Just get in, put everything else on hold, okay? Even Empower Network, I hate to say it, but you're not getting anywhere with that right now. Focus on this, build this, and then blow Empower up when we go live. That's my best advice to all of you. Yuri, do you want to see if your sister can talk yet?
Yeah, say something. No. Okay.
We might have to save the interview for another hangout or something.
Yeah.
We should get her on next one so we can hear her next time.
Yeah. I wanted
Sorry, Lilia.
Hey guys, I wanted to stress something.
You look beautiful.
Go ahead, Yuri.
Guys, the guys watching the hangout, I want to stress something to you. Until we have the traffic from our recruiting platform, I mean, first join, obviously, but then go focus on all the marketers on Facebook who are marketing. And I can bet you $1,000 they're not making much money doing what they're doing, marketing on Facebook. Hit them up, show them our recruiting platform. Those are going to be your best people to recruit because they are the active ones. And a couple of them they're going to be marketing, they're going to be showing it to other people. So you can create cash flow and residual income virtually immediately. So.
Yeah, and I was going to say, those of you that have friends that are marketers that aren't in ARP, you are doing them a disservice by not telling them about this. So if you have friends and you care about them, tell them about this new product. I mean, this is going to help their business, and ultimately it's going to get them more sales in their primary business. So if you care about your friends that are marketers as well, just tell them about this. I mean, it's so easy to market this. Just word of mouth. Just talk to your friends on Facebook. Talk to your friends offline, you know. Tell them about this going on, and don't leave them out of the loop. So don't worry about marketing this. It's going to sell itself because no one knows about it yet. It hasn't blown up yet, and once it does blow up, they're going to be kicking themselves in the butt saying, why didn't I listen to Scotty? Why didn't I listen to Candace or Yuri when they told me about this? So really, it's easy to market this. It's just word of mouth, and if you care about your fellow marketers, you're going to tell them about this. And you guys watching, if you care about your business and your family, you're going to put your number in that text, and we're going to text you a message, and hopefully you can get started with us. So.
Well, and I wanted to pop in and just one benefit that I was sort of pumped about, and usually people aren't pumped about this, but you know, us being in Empower Network, there's so much training, and you know, personally, I think it's the best training around, and I'm going through it, and it's so valuable, but there's so much of it, you know. We're all in. We have all these courses that we're working through. And so one fear I had was like, I'm going to buy this thing. There's going to be like hours of training in its back office too, and it's going to be like, I got to go through all that training too, and that wasn't the case, and I was very happy about that. I know people usually aren't happy when there's not ass loads of training in something, but when you get in on this thing and you open it up, yeah, sure, there's trainings on how to use the system and trainings on how to get around it and all that, but as far as like extra, here, go through this and learn how to do this Facebook, learn how to YouTube, it's like there's so much of that shit out there that, and I have all I need with Empower. It's like I don't want to have to go through more and more trainings and more trainings. So when you get into the back office, it's just so obvious that it's just a hub and a tool to use for your business. It's all laid out. Create your marketing campaign for Empower here, and start driving traffic. It's not like, here's how you sell ARP. Here's what you should do to sell ARP, and here's the training on exactly how to send them to your ARP funnels. They know, the owners know it's a tool. They aren't trying to build their own company, and it feels great when you log in because you're like, I obviously am going to use this to build my primary business, but it's great that you get these commissions on the side. So I just wanted to throw that in there. If anyone had any more comments before we wrap up, I know Yuri had a gift, so.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to say one thing, you guys. And that you don't want to, if you don't want to focus on selling ARP, that's fine. Like Danny was saying, it's really a tool. It has a great comp plan attached to it, which makes it awesome because you guys, any money that you make with this, it's increasing your marketing budget. You know what I'm saying? That's just more traffic you can buy when the traffic opens up. And we're all talking about, go talk to your friends and get some sales, and some of you might not be good at that. Some of you might not, feel comfortable talking to people, and you're like, I don't want to see, they're already telling me I got to recruit people like that. You don't have to do that. There's people that are in and just sitting back and waiting to buy the ad packs. They just want to buy traffic. We're just telling you now that if you just talk about it, you're going to make sales. You don't have to wait for the traffic. If you want to make money today, just talk about it. Just increase your monthly income. Just start talking about it. So anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. You guys, you don't have to be afraid. This isn't something that's going to be hard to recruit in. You don't have to talk to people, period. Wait till we go live, buy traffic. That's it. Easy. Done. And Empower Network, like Danny was saying, they have some of the best products. They really do. The 15K, I've learned a lot of online marketing because of their products. I mean, I know a lot more than I did before, but they always call themselves that, plug and play type company. If you want to learn how to market online, you plug your company into this. Well, I'm here to tell you, and I think everybody in Empower Network can testify to it, that it's not really that simple. You can't really just buy Empower Network and all of a sudden you're online and you're just doing things. It's a program. It's a product that you have to learn, that you have to apply to your business, that you have to, make error and learn from. This is actually something you literally plug your company into and you push play. It is completely simple, just like that. There's no learning curves. You buy an ad pack, it converts. Simple as that. So that being said, Yuri, do you want to talk about your free gift?
Yes. Before I do, though, you guys don't have to wait for the traffic, for their traffic. You can buy a solo ad or some kind of media buy or PPC, Facebook PPC, PPP, whatever, and send traffic to this ARP landing page, and it'll work. I mean, you don't have to. It's probably not going to be as good of a quality traffic as ARP traffic is going to be, but it's definitely going to work. So, I mean, I have like 2,500 clicks that are still to send out, and I'm going to send it to some of it, like maybe 50% of it, I'm going to send to ARP funnel and see how it works. Anyway, now the gift. The gift is going to be a traffic module from High Traffic Academy. And that's, you can actually go through the training, those videos, and use that method to recruit people into ARP, because that traffic is a CPV with retargeting campaign, and it's really cheap. It's like pennies. The clicks are 1 penny or 2 pennies per click. Really, really cheap. Anyway, so everybody who's on my list and invited by me, I'm gonna send you an email right now with the link to that training module. And same thing for Danny, Scotty, Lilia, and Candace. They're all going to send you an email. Scotty and Danny, I'm going to give you the link to send out to your list. And you guys are going to receive it. So thank you all for staying. We're at the top of the hour if anybody wants to add something. But I'm super excited. When I think about it, think about when they're going to release the traffic, and you have like 20 or 30 people on your front line, and ARP releases their traffic packs. Can you imagine what's going to happen to your income? Can you imagine all those $100 bills, residual bills, flying into your bank account? I'm super excited. I can't wait for that to happen.
That's great. That's great. So, well, I appreciate all you guys coming out today, and you know, look out in the future for more of these hangouts. ARP is always updating because they're in launch, and we'll probably hold these a lot, and they probably won't always be in the morning on Saturday, Candace. So, and we'll talk about the updates coming up. But as you guys know, me and Scotty, sometimes with Yuri, sometimes with Candace, we always have different guests. We're here every Saturday morning, usually on SaturdayHangout.com, so you can join us there. We just do free marketing trainings on what's working for us as we're building Empower and now ARP as well. So check that out. But guys, definitely just click the link below, put in your cell phone number, and get started, because, like I said, if you don't now, there's not a better time, and you'll end up doing it later anyways, because you know, anyone who wants to make a great income with the opportunity they're in is going to want to use this traffic and this plug-and-play method for it. So thanks again, guys. Yeah, go ahead, Yuri.
Candace, you want to talk about the importance of getting on the calls?
Yeah, I do. You know what? That's a good point, Yuri. You know, and when you get in, I'll admit, I don't do the Empower Hour calls. Like, I've never been one of those people that's like, oh, we got a company call tonight, I can't wait. You know, I don't have time. I'm busy marketing. I have 3 kids. You know, I'm just like, I'll hear what my peers are talking about. I'll get to it later. But I really want to stress the importance of getting on these ARP calls. They provide questions and answer phone calls for everybody right now. Generally, every morning and every evening. Some are for prospects, and some of them are just for us. But I think they're really, really valuable, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, you know, to plug your people in, you have to know what's going on to be excited about what's going on, right? You have to know what's going on to be able to tell people what's going on. And so, and then for them to give you this platform with all these changes coming, and they're tweaking this and tweaking that and getting ready to go live, and they give us this opportunity to get on and actually ask questions. You know, you don't have to, you know, bother your sponsor or hit the group up for questions. Just get on the call, listen to what the CEO is doing with the company, right? You're a founding member. Once you're in, right now, you're a founding member. So act like a founding member. Like, you have a share in this company. You know, you're going to be filthy rich if you get in now and you'd work this. Like, this can retire you in a couple years. So get focused. Get on those calls. Listen to what the CEO is talking about. Stay plugged in. Ask questions. You know, get your name out. How do you think, you know, if you want to make it big, get out there, ask questions, stomp your feet in the mud, you know, like, kick up the dirt a little bit, get your name out there, talk, get involved with your group. It's the only way that you're going to be a little baby Vic or a baby Tracy or anything like that in this company, right?
Hey, I'm the baby Vic.
You are the baby Vic. You are baby Vic. So you guys, it's very important. I'm telling everyone, and I'm telling you, like I said, I had this program for a couple months, didn't do anything with it. The minute that I actually kind of made a sale and actually plugged into the calls and became very active with ARP, that's when I saw my money just kind of going up and going up and going up. So you have to stay. And I urge you to get your team in there, because people forget it. You know, like, they join something, they're like, whatever. No, you got to get them plugged in and listening to the CEO talking about the things that's going to happen, you know, soon to come. That's exciting stuff. You know, no one's going to pay $250 to get in and be excited about this thing, and then listen to this guy, Don Glanville, tell us the things that are going to be happening soon and not be excited. So get your people to the calls. If you're in and you're not doing the calls, get on the calls. 1 a day. Like, how hard is it? They don't last very long. So, yeah, they're important.
Cool. Well, awesome, guys. So, you know, just click that button below, check out what all this talk is about, and start using it to build your business. But also start using it as a separate income stream to help your team out, because it's beautiful. They all need the help. We're all struggling marketers, and we need this product. We need it. No matter what you think right now, this will help us, and we need it. So plug in and grab it. So thanks again, guys, for showing up, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week, guys.
See you.